Come in.
Hi, my name is Martha. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. My name's Valeria.
Well, nice meeting you. How old are you?
I'm 24. Nice to meet you as well.
Okay. And what brings you in?
My throat has been really hurting.
How long has that been going on? Like for how many days, weeks?
Well, it started on Mondays and it's kind of been hurting for like 3 days now.
So just a few days you've been a little miserable, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it just your throat that's bothering you, or is it radiating anywhere else in your body?
My throat's just been hurting, and then I guess my head hurts every now and then.
When you say your throat hurts, can you like describe how does that feel?
Yeah, I mean, it just feels like sore, like it's scratchy in the back, and then dry, and it sometimes itchy too.
Okay. Is there anything that makes it better or makes it worse?
And when I'm eating, it really hurts. And like if I even just swallow my saliva because I feel like there's something stuck in the back of my throat, I'll swallow. So anything really that I'm swallowing just kind of aggravates it and makes it hurt.
Okay.
Nothing really makes it better. Just trying not to swallow. And trying not to drink, but I know I have to drink something.
So you've been keeping yourself a little hydrated at least.
Yeah, I've been trying to drink, Gatorade and
Gatorade
stuff.
Okay.
And trying to eat as well, but I mean, like I said, it just really hurts when I try to swallow anything.
Okay. Is it non-stop? Does it come and go? How would you describe that?
Well, I mean, it just kind of goes on and off throughout the day. Like I said, every time I try to eat anything or swallow anything, it just kind of hurts on and off.
And how would you rate that pain from like 0 to 10? 10 being like the highest.
I would say maybe a 3,
Okay.
maybe a 4. But if I'm like trying to eat a meal or something, then it may hurt a little bit more just because I'm swallowing so often.
Okay.
But about a 5 if I'm swallowing often, like trying to eat or something.
Have you been around anyone that's been sick lately or has similar symptoms to what you're experiencing?
I was at a family reunion this weekend, but I think one of my cousins might have had like a sore throat, and he made us mention something about having a fever a day, but nothing particular besides that.
Okay. But have you had fevers, or is the only thing is the sore throat? You haven't had the symptoms other than that?
I wouldn't know if I had a fever. I didn't actually check my temperature because I don't have a thermometer at home, but
Okay.
I would feel like really cold and I would shiver. But my body, I would feel warm inside, but at the same time, I would get really cold.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So, have you taken any medications or anything to relieve the symptoms?
I've tried some cough drops at the beginning, and then I started to try to take some NyQuil a couple of days ago, just to kind of help me see if that would help my throat and make it stop hurting.
Didn't.
No, I didn't really do much. I mean, I was able to sleep, but it didn't really do much.
So it probably just kind of make you have some rest, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Prior to this, were you like healthy? Any other issues?
Yeah, I was fine. I was doing completely fine this weekend, and then on Monday, I just kind of woke up with a sore throat.
Okay. Any current medications that you take?
I do take some birth control. I'm on some creams that I use for my psoriasis. I think they're steroid creams.
Mm-hmm.
And then I take thyroid medication as well.
Okay. How long have you been taking this for?
My birth control I've taken for several years now. And then my creams and my thyroid medication I've only been taking for about, not as long as my birth control, but maybe a few years or a couple years less than that. So maybe about 2 to 3 years now.
Okay. Are you allergic to anything? Any foods, medications?
No, not that I know of, no.
Okay. Have you seen a doctor lately, or when was the last time that you saw one?
Well, when I first got started on these medications, I went for 6 months after I got diagnosed, or started taking them, and then just yearly. So this year I haven't gone back to see him. I should make an appointment soon though.
Okay. So you go every year at least to get your thyroid levels checked.
Right.
Okay. What about immunizations? Are you up to date, or have you had one recently?
No, I haven't had one.
Not the flu shot or anything like that?
I had it last year, but I know this year's coming up, but I haven't had this year's yet.
Okay. Are you on birth control?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, sexually active.
I am as well.
Okay, are you using any other form of protection?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. When was the last time you had a menstrual period?
Maybe a few weeks ago. I know I've had it this month already.
And is it normal? Like how often do you have it? Every month or?
Yeah, I have it every month. I've always been very regular.
Okay.
I've never had issues with it being too much or not normal. I
Irregular,
guess.
yeah.
Mhm.
Is it heavy, low? I mean, any cramps or any abnormal
No,
symptoms with that?
everything's normal. I mean, I get the normal monthly cramps, but nothing out of
Okay.
the ordinary.
All right. Any illness or trauma other than your thyroid and the psoriasis that you have?
No, just the psoriasis and like I said, the thyroid. And then yeah, that's it. That's all I've
Okay.
ever been diagnosed with.
You haven't been hospitalized or anything like that?
No, I've never been hospitalized.
What about family history?
I know my mom has high blood pressure and she takes medication for that.
Okay.
And then her dad, my grandpa, he's a diabetic. I don't think he takes insulin. I know he also has some heart issues. He's had to been in the hospital for that. And then I think I want to say he and my grandma as well have high blood pressure and they take medication for that.
Do you do any exercise or eat healthy kind of, to prevent this illnesses since they run in your family?
I mean,
Try.
yeah, I try to do my best to do some exercises or eat healthier, but average person, I work on the daily, so I try to do my best, but I probably don't do enough like I should.
What about what do you do? Do you work? Are you a student?
Yes, I do work. I'm a nurse, but I'm a new nurse. I just
Oh, wow.
graduated and stuff.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What about smoking, drinking, alcohol, any illegal drugs?
I don't smoke.
Okay.
I do drink occasionally.
How like occasionally? Do you mean how often? Like,
usually about 2 to 3 times a month.
okay. Do you have like one drink? Like how many drinks do you have at one sitting?
I don't have too many. I have maybe 2, 3 max usually. And it's usually, and it's not really beer. It's usually like margaritas and
So
stuff.
if you go out with your friends just to kind of relieve some stress.
Right. Yes.
Okay. What about who do you live with?
I live with my mom.
Okay. Do you feel safe at home or any?
Yeah, I do.
No depression or anything like that.
I've never been diagnosed now. I've had a pretty good social life.
How about have you ever experienced the same symptoms you're experiencing now? Do you think you've had the same issue before, or is this the first time?
No, I think this is my first time ever feeling like this.
Okay.
I feel really tired throughout the day, but
Have you been sleeping a lot?
I don't know, kind of, but I just feel tired. Like I feel like I don't have any energy. Kind of like what I felt before I started taking my thyroid medication. I mean, I started taking that and I felt better, and now I feel tired. I feel like I have no energy.
But it doesn't feel like when you're tired from thyroid, it feels different.
Yeah, a little different. I just feel like I'm no energy.
Yeah.
I guess.
Is anybody else at work, since you work at a hospital, right? Because you're a nurse. Anybody else there sick that with the same symptoms or?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I do suspect that you might have strep throat, so we can do some more testing and assess you and go from there. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll be back in a few.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. How long was that?